and today on Intentional Talk, we are spotlighting Dylan Crews, one of the MILB Players of the Week. He earned that honor for Fredericksburg in the Carolina League. So, Dylan, how often did you remind Paul Skeens of the time that you took him deep?
A couple of times, but we really didn't talk about it much, honestly. You know, me and Paul, we kind of have that competitive edge, and you know, we had only one goal in mind. That was to win a national championship, and but there was a few times where I was like, you know, hey, remember freshman year? Little remarks here and there, but he got me a couple more times in fall training, so it was good.
No matter what, Dylan, you hold that close to you, because obviously Pittsburgh didn't see that video because they took him one and you two. And I went and saw you play. Ironically, we got a mutual friend, Ivan Cabrera, who we call Cuz. LSU's coming over, huge LSU fan, huge fan of you. He had me locked in on you being a groupie. This is my phone videoing you. I'm like, and I'm sitting here with my boys. I got a junior and a senior in high school. I'm like, you watch this young man play, because you play the game the right way. You play the game hard. And I was just watching every movement, not just the 5-for-5 that you threw up that night. But that being said, I want to know, like, you're doing great right now in pro ball, and obviously you had an unbelievable college scene. What's been the difference in the transition?
Yeah, you know, Coach Jay always told me, you know, the game doesn't change, people change. So, you know, going here is a little bit of adjustment. Obviously, you know, crowds are different. You know, it's wood bats, but really, I'm familiar with all the guys that got drafted with me, so it's like it's nothing new to me. So we kind of hit it off pretty easily, and you know, we kind of got like a head start on that pretty much. So it was good. You know, I guess right now we're just trying to build as much relationships as we can. I'm gonna be playing with these guys for a couple more years now, and you know, hopefully even down the road, you know, in a major league baseball game. So I'm looking forward to it, man. It's awesome. The locker room's great. You know, everybody's you know, got one goal in mind, that's to win every game. So it's awesome.
Hey, Dylan, you're playing professional baseball now, but I want to go back in time a little bit to your college days. Winning the College Player of the Year, the Golden Spikes, that had to be cool, but winning the College World Series with your teammates, can you just kind of take us through what that was like, beating Florida for the national championship?
Yeah, it was an awesome feeling. It was an awesome feeling for sure, especially, you know, Florida got us in 2017, and it felt like it was a good time for us to come out on top and win that national championship. It was a great feeling. You know, it's something that each kid dreams of, and you know, for us to do that, it's you know, I'll never forget it.
Okay, so in very LSU fashion, you celebrated with the trophy and a stogie, cigar in your mouth.
Yep.
Who did it better, you, Joe Burrow, or Angela Reese? Who was the best?
Man. I mean, I'm gonna
Look at that.
I'm gonna say I did it better, but it's kind of like a little tradition we all do. It's pretty awesome, you know, pointing to the ring finger and smoking some cigars to celebrate. So it's pretty awesome.
No doubt about it. Now, I'm a big RV guy, okay, and I got 4 kids. Now, your parents got an RV, I believe, and they wanted to get an RV so they can drive around and watch you play in the SEC. I've got some good stories, or I want you to tell us a few good stories about Daddy George, because I heard he's crazy, he's fun, and he's an awesome dude.
Yeah, they call him the mayor down in Baton Rouge. He's a character, man. I question if he's actually my real dad, honestly, because we're completely different. You know, he's wild. He's a great dude. You know, he bought an RV for the family and decked it out in purple and gold, and he traveled everywhere around the country to watch us play. So it's pretty awesome.
So now, that being said, I love asking this because, you know, the signing bonus, amazing, awesome, congrats on that. But there's got to be one cool thing that you either have bought or future going to buy, because I know things have been going fast. What's the coolest thing or it's on your mind?
Man, really, you know, my investing is kind of like buying, like, I want to get a facility one day, you know, kind of get my own cages, my own weight room one day. That's kind of like my way to invest. So probably do that and, you know, save the rest, honestly.
Wait, but you buried the question. What was your first big purchase with your signing bonus?
I haven't really. Oh, I did get a Rolex. I had to get a nice Rolex.
Ah, there it is. There it is.
There you go.
Yeah, so I got a nice Rolex, and yeah, so that's basically. I'm gonna save the
Ryan got
rest.
one.
Oh, Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh, Ryan, you
Thank
got
you.
one also, right?
Yeah, he got me one
Wait,
too.
wait,
He sent
wait.
it in the mail.
I got the best one. It used to be up here, guys. Golly. Anyway, this is my fake Rolex that I got with Ryan down in New York at Canal Street. That's where we got our fake Rolex. I don't know where it went.
That's awesome.
Hey, listen, you go to LSU. Former alumni are big fans. Alec Bregman is a big fan of yours. Like, he's rocking the Crews custom shirt right here. Can you just talk about your relationship with him and how you and Alex have kind of formed this bond?
Yeah, it's awesome. You know, he's the guy that I kind of go to if I ever need any help or if I ever need to talk about something to him. You know, just anything really, because he's been through it. He's been through, you know, through the minor league system now, and obviously he's playing in the big leagues now. So he's a guy that I kind of go to, and he's kind of been in my shoes in every situation. So you know, I'll call him up and we just have a good conversation of what to expect. And yeah, he's a great dude, and really happy he's in my corner.
Huge fan of Breggy. Love the way he plays the game. Huge fan of you. Love the way you play the game. I do want to ask you a serious question. Who is better in LSU, you or Breggs?
Dude, that's a tough question, man. No, I don't know,
No,
man.
the draft don't lie.
Oh yeah,
Don't lie.
that's right.
Hey, there you go.
I'm gonna go. I'll go with Bregman, man. I'm gonna go with Bregman. I'm gonna go. I'm always in his corner. You know, he's somebody I look up to. So, you know, just a great all-around talent. Plays the game the right way. So, yeah, man, I gotta go with Bregman for sure.
Hey, real quick, I'm just curious because, like, okay, now you've talked about what a great ball player is, but I want to know, how do you feel about his salsa?
Salsa.
Great question.
It's good. It's good. Yeah, his barbecue sauce is good too. Honestly, yeah, he's got good, good barbecue sauce. He was able to bring out some good barbecue for us when we went over to Houston my sophomore year, and provided us with all the good barbecue sauce and stuff like that. So it's actually really good. So I highly recommend it.
I'm still waiting for mine.
We're all
He's
still
been a little
waiting for
frugal with
ours.
me on that.
Yeah, shoot him a
I'm gonna get him
text.
next week because I'm doing the Red Sox Astros game, so I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get us some, all of us.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
Thank you, Kevin. Also, by the way, so you say you use the barbecue sauce. They say in the minors is where you finally kind of learn how to cook for yourself. Is there anything that you cook really well?
I can cook a mean steak, honestly. I can cook a good steak. You know, I mean, I'm a good breakfast guy. You know, I could cook some good scrambled eggs. I'm sure that's not very hard to do, but you know, some good scrambled eggs and some steak. So, you know, that's all I need.
Breakfast burritos are actually my specialty, so I'm with you on that. It is time now for the last part of this interview. Secret Santos. This is where you tell us a secret about yourself that nobody knows. So Dylan, what's your secret?
Oh man,
Yeah, maybe.
secret.
Volleyball player.
Do you have a hidden? Can you play the violin?
No, I cannot play the violin.
Can you crochet?
I can do a backflip. You want me to show you right now?
Yes!
Yes.
No! Oh my gosh, you're gonna get us all excited like that and not even show us? Is there even enough
I got
room in there?
stretch. I got flip flops on right now. I'm not.
Oh yeah.
All right, a backflip. That's a good one.
Love it.
Love it.
Yes.
Congratulations on all your success so far. Dylan, we can't wait to keep on interviewing you throughout the years.
Keep rolling, dog.
Yeah, keep it moving.
All right, thank you
Congrats,
guys. I appreciate it.